A topographical map. Now, in order to complete this exercise, you will need a map, pencil, piece of paper, and a calculator. The gradient is simply an expression of the relationship between the change in elevation and the distance covered. So we normally present the gradient as vertical difference in height over the horizontal distance on the map. We're going to look at the question for 2012, part 5 of the question 1, which says to calculate the gradient of the road which travels from the bridge at the Cocoa Estate down to the junction by the radio mast. In order to complete this exercise then, we will need to know 1, the heights of the 2 points. Secondly, the distance from the bridge to the radio mast. In order to find the heights, we should be looking for the contour line that passes through the point. The contour lines are these very faint, orangey, reddish lines that tells you the height above sea level, generally in feet. However, they're so faint that it's difficult to pick them up with the camera. So the examiner has told us that the height at the bridge is 65 meters and the height at the junction is 5 meters. So all we have to do then is to measure the length of the road from the bridge to the junction. So to measure the length of the road, we take our piece of paper, we put a mark to indicate where the bridge is, and then we're gonna rotate the paper along the length of the road. So that we can know the exact length of the road. You don't have to be too precise, but you want to be close enough to get it correctly. Good. Having marked it off, you will then go to the scale on the map, and since the height was given in meters, we will then use the meter scale to get the distance. So when we apply that, we see that the length of the road is 3 kilometers, and 3 kilometers is 3,000 meters. So now we will calculate the gradient. So we write down the information that we've just collected. So let's make a little adjustment here. We know that the height of the road at the bridge is 65 meters, and the height of the road at the radial mass is 5 meters, and the distance of the road is 3,000 meters. So the formula, which reads difference in height over the horizontal distance, will then give us 60 over 3,000. Okay? However, in geography, we normally express the gradient as a ratio and not as a fraction. So I'm going to tilt the formula a little bit to read VD as a ratio of HD. Therefore, it will now read 60 as a ratio of 3,000. Ratios are always presented in the lowest terms. Therefore, the gradient here will be 60 into 61, 60 into 3,000, 50. Or, what that means is, for every 50 meters that you travel along the surface, you will descend 1 meter in height. And the reason why you're descending is because the bridge is at 65 meters, but the junction is at 5 meters. So the bridge is higher up the slope than the junction. So every 50 meters that you travel along the road, you will be going down 1 meter.